Morning everyone, welcome to the single most important day of my entire poker career. We are on day 4 of the main event and we are 15 players from being in the money. As you can see, I'm wearing my brand new WPT World Championship cap that I bought at the win. Not sure if that gels super well with the WSOP main event, but anyway, so we looked at our table draw yesterday and I like to do thorough research on everyone at my table and classify them according to like color tags just to make it easier. And we have got quite a tough table. There's 4 players on my table with over $1 million in earnings. There's only 1 player at my table who has less earnings than me. It is what it is. I'm just gonna play my best. Obviously, seeing that they're good players. I mean, the best one is number 8 on Brazil's all-time money list. He has a big stack. That means that we are definitely going to have to tighten up around the bubble stages now, because I know they, especially being a Brazilian player, he's just going to go absolutely ballistic, 3-betting and 4-betting every opening blind probably. So we're going to have to tighten up a lot and just play really passive, defensive, wait until that bubble pops. So for breakfast this morning, I'm gonna stick to the same ritual. I'm kind of a creature of habit, but also I think my throat is improving significantly. I also don't really have time for a long detailed breakfast, so we're gonna go back to the Grand Bazaar and have the same chicken ramen before heading back into Horseshoe. I decided to just get a takeaway and rather eat it inside. Kind of just don't want to be rushing here if I need to, and I'll just sit inside here, air conditioned, relaxed, and eat it. Okay, so we are 11 from the money and extremely...
He needs to dodge a king, jack, or 8.
The river card. Oh, it's an 8!
I'm just in shock for a little bit that actually happened.
Painful stalling has already begun, and I'm very aggressive with calling clock on players. Get 30-45 seconds pre. I mean, guys are taking a minute to whether to defend the big blind or not. Ridiculous. So I think you've got to just like not be personal and be ready to call the clock on everyone, which I am doing. Stalling is just extremely frustrating.
In the main event, finish the hand that you're on, spread your deck, and then stand up, please.
Now everybody quit, huh?
Black, number 1.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, so we're on the hand-for-hand portion. There are several all-ins, and action is frozen until Jack Effel goes table to table, tabling the hands, running the board, and seeing who busts out.
Okay, seat 3 is at risk, and he is up seat 6. And seat 6, okay, let's take a look at the hands, guys. Seat 3 is all in with Ace of Hearts, Jack of Hearts versus King of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds, who has him covered. The flop is Ace of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, 5 of Clubs. Right now, this is Jack's best hand. He's all in, and let's see what happens on the turn to see if we can pick up a diamond draw or another sweat card. We did with the 9 of spades. Let's go ahead and see that river card. He's going to double up aces and jacks. Pocket kings for the all-in player. Pocket kings in the lead. The flop is king, ace, jack. King of diamonds, ace of diamonds, jack of clubs. 3 kings in the lead. Queens could catch a 10, or it could come 2 running diamonds. Let's see the turn card, please. Okay, it's a deuce of hearts, which is no help. Will it be a 10, or will 3 kings hold up? Let's see the river, please. River was a 9, it was close, but 3 kings will hold up. 3 kings will double up. All right, pocket kings for seat 5 and all in. Pocket 10s over here for seat 8. Let's take a look at the flop. How about king, 7, queen? 3 kings are good. Let's take a look at the turn. Maybe we pick up a jack, something to sweat, or a 10. No, that's the tray of diamonds. All right, let's see the river. 3 kings are going to be good. 3 kings will double up. Flop is queen of hearts, 10 of clubs, king of clubs. Hold it out there. Right now, we've got the best hand with a pair of kings, and you can catch running hearts. You can catch running 3s or 5s, and the turn card is a heart. It's the 8 of hearts. Slow it down just a second here, all right? Okay, if it's a heart, guess what? You're still alive. If not, I'm sorry. All right, let's take a look at the river card, please. It is the deuce of clubs, and we've got a king. The king is good. Pair of kings, we have an elimination. All right, let's go. Let's turn them up. You guys want to peek? You want to sweat them? What do you want to do? You're going to turn one up? Oh, he's going to turn all of his up. Oh, look at this. We've got 10 of clubs, deuce of spades versus pocket 9s. 9 of spades, 9 of diamonds versus queen of hearts, 4 of clubs. Your 2 9s are looking pretty good, my friend. Okay, all right, let's see a flop. Flop is 5 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, tray of clubs. Okay, a 3, 4, 5, 6. That could be something. Turn card was a 3. All right, 9s and 3s looking pretty good. It could come anything, guys, right? Let's peel one off real slow. Oh, and it's a deuce, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we have a straight over here. The 9s are not going to take it. The straight is going to take it. And can I get Ty Stewart to come in here? Where are you, Ty?
With that 30K package, here we go. Back to Jeff. And we are 1 off the money. What is running through your mind right now?
Just an amazing experience. The atmosphere in the room is electric. Yeah. I'm so happy to be here. My first main event. Just making it to day 4 is an incredible experience. Obviously, I don't have a big stack, but enough to squeeze into the money. And once the bubble bursts, the pressure gets released a lot. The big stacks can't bully you as much as possible, and just hoping for a deep run.
Give us a sense of your poker background and what led to you firing in the main.
Sure. So I've been playing poker for about 8 years. Okay. I started playing in high school, started playing in home games, and kind of just fell in love with the game very quickly. I rose through the ranks, playing in the local tournament scene in South Africa. I really enjoyed traveling, so I love traveling for poker. I went to Prague last year. I came to Las Vegas last year as well. Never played the main, but this year has been the best experience so far.
Give us a sense of what it's like back at home. Is there like a family group chat? Are there some people here with you? What's the support system like?
So I'm quite active on social media, so a lot of my support comes through my Instagram page. Am I allowed to shout myself out?
Absolutely.
My Instagram page is Damon Fine Poker, and the support has been incredible, really. A lot of players are sort of living vicariously through me, and just an amazing feeling.
I love that. And we got the Instagram shout out in. Now we send it to Jack Effel. More time, hand for hand on the bubble.
Hope the rest of you will go. And I guess for everyone else, what does it mean, Jack?
They still get 10,000 apiece too, right? That's what they get 10. But for the rest of the guys in the field, you mean?
I mean the rest of the guys, yeah.
Hey, you're all in the money!
Made it into the money. Very excited. Bubble is now over, hand pan's over, and we can get back to grinding and focus on running deep now. It's a little bit painful, kind of our first really big cooler of this whole tournament. Under the gun open, we're playing 4K, 8K, makes it 16K. I call in +1 with pocket 8s, and we check down to the river on Queen 10, Deuce 6, 8. Great river. The backdoor flush did come in, and he overbet. I think there was 52K in the pot, bet 65. I really don't see any point in raising. Like, what am I trying to get called by? So I call, and he shows Jack 9 for the river straight. Quite a setup. So we are down to 147, which is good. We are coming back to 5K, 10K, 15 bigs. What's up? Which is tons. In this structure, like, that really is a lot. I'm in no all in or fold mode. Like, there's no huge pressure. I'm just going to play well, play the short stack correctly. We are about 200 people from another pay jump. Made the first pay jump to 17.5. Next pay jump is to 20, but I'm really not that concerned with these pay jumps. They're very small in the grand scheme of things. So the focus is really just going to be about slowly but surely accumulating chips and just try and make it to the end of the day. Okay, we have made it to the next break of the day, and I am very, very excited to say that I've basically 5x'd my stack from the low point. Kathy, leave it casual. Yeah, very, very good level. I managed to 3-bet jam ace queen suited for 11 bigs. When it went hijack open cutoff call, I got called by ace 10, terrible call, doubled up, then made a very, very sick hero call on a 4 flush board. So it's kind of interesting. I had deuces on the button with about 24 bigs, and I decided to open limp. I really didn't want to raise with a very aggressive, very good big stack, big blind, who would be 3-betting me liberally there. So I decided to just limp, planning on limp calling, and he checked the big blind. Long story short, the board ran out with 4 spades, ace high board with ace of spades, and he fired the river pretty big, and I looked him up and down. There's really, like, in my opinion, those situations are very instinctual. Yes, you can run through a ton of GTO theory there, but I just looked at him. He looked kind of uncomfortable, so I made the call, and he showed 9 high, which helped us a lot. Then I got 3 streets of value with queens on 7-7-3, Jack 3. I bet the river kind of small, honestly planning on check on bet folding, because nobody here is like bluff raising that spot after a triple barrel. But he snapped us off, which is a bit frustrating because it means that I actually sized too small. Could have gotten, I bet 85, could have gotten maybe 120, 140, something like that. But we are cruising with over 50 big blinds, and I'm just really feeling confident and comfortable and relaxed. 994,000 heading to dinner break. The average is 800,000. What a sick level. Played 2 huge pots that resulted in me eclipsing the million mark. My first million chip stack at the WSOP was really, really cool. Let's do a hand breakdown of the one. So we were playing 5k, 10k. I opened the cutoff to 20k with king 6 of diamonds. The big blind, definitely the best player at the table with a big stack, a very good Brazilian pro. Calls. Flop came Jack 8-6 rainbow with 1 diamond. He checks to me 66k in the pot, I think, if I remember. I see about 20k, I think. It's a pretty dry, disconnected board. I think I benefit a lot from generating fold equity with my bottom pair. To my a bit annoyance, he check raises me to 85,000. I think he can just have so many bluffs here, attacking my very wide range and very high frequency c-bet percentage. I think playing against the tough pro, you kind of have to utilize the minimum defense frequency theories a bit more so than if you're playing against some like complete amateur wreck. So I call. Turn 7 of diamonds. So now I have bottom pair and king high flush draw. The barrel turned for 95,000, and I thought the sizing was a little bit weird, as if he really had a value hand, he should try and set up a good sized river jam, and this bet was just too small to be able to do that. I think if he had something like ace jack, I mean that really would just 3-bet free probably, like a like 2 pair jack 8, something like that. I really thought he would size bigger. 6s unlikely, I blocked them heavily. So I really did think he still had a lot of air. However, if he did have something like just a bear jack, queen jack, jack 10, that he was doing it for like thin-ish value. I just have too much equity. Our SBR is high enough that I can peel, try hit a king 6 or diamond. So I call river 7 of diamonds, just like a dream card. I felt like blood rushing through my veins when I saw that, because now this huge pot is has been brewed, and we have an extremely strong hand. Second nuts, block the straight flush, and I don't really think he can have ace-x of diamonds here ever. He fires out 135,000 on the river. I had about 380,000 left in my stack. Obviously, easy all in. I shove, and he groans, like moaning and groaning how sick it was. So that obviously kind of leads me to believe that he wasn't just airballing it. He did have something like a medium strength top pair. After quite a while, he folded. So we scooped a huge pot, and just very happy. Our table has gotten quite a bit tougher. There's 2 stacks of 2.5 and 3.1 million. I feel very in control. I'm just like I don't really feel nervous. I feel more like ambitious, that I just want to run deep. I'm not scared of like the pay jumps or of busting out. But I want to really just seize this incredible opportunity with a big stack relatively deep in the main event. Now I'm walking to get some dinner on our break. Just want to decompress a little bit, get some fuel, and then we can proceed. The air here is so dry, my throat is in agony. But we're making our way over back inside the Cosmo again, and dinner is going to vary depending on the time constraints that we have. Okay, so it looks like our option tonight is going to be Tekka Bar at the Block 16 food hall. I often see on Brian Hastings' story that he eats here, so it must be good. We're coming here for some hand rolls.
Yellowtail.
Hey girl, you want some sake?
Yeah, do it, girl. Base color. It's blue crab.
I was taking some, but I didn't know you had
It tastes like beer. It's like a beer, but it's like it's good stuff. You don't taste like nothing.
And your spicy.
Thank you.
I'll get one.
I don't really have that much to go on in terms of price comparison within Vegas. I wouldn't say that was extremely overpriced. Definitely wasn't cheap, but it was delicious. Extremely quick, very, very fresh, very high quality ingredients. So I can see why Brian comes here often. Yeah, I mean, we finished so quickly that I'm definitely able to take a leisurely stroll back. Can maybe even do some revision, just fine tune some like sub 50 BBs, pre-flop ranges, but the focus is really not going to be on static play. I think that a lot of people get too caught up with, this is my opening range from the hijack, that's therefore I have to do that. No, it has to be very, very dynamic and very adaptive to who's at the table, who's in the blinds, what are stacks like, is someone on the tighter side, someone on the more aggressive side, so you really have to be extremely adaptive in these situations. Okay, a pretty brutal level. We've got 345. Really my first like big misstep, so to speak. I triple barreled it off, like I got, I like opened the button with 6-4 suited and just tripled off on 9-8 deuce, king, ace. Guy floated the flop with king jack, picked up top pair on the turn and called my river bet. So we're down to 345,000, going back to blinds of 10k, 20k, so 17 bigs is definitely still tons in the structure. We're only playing one more hour of the day. I've locked up 30k, which is very sick. It's obviously a huge score at this age, or at any age really. So I basically doubled my Hendon mob total, which is cool. But the focus is really going to be on just making it for lasting one more hour, I feel very comfortable with sub 20 BBs. There's still just so much playability. So yeah, not concerned, but it definitely does like handcuff us and change the sort of dynamic of what we can do. I mean, there was a hand where like cutoff opened, I had Jack 9 of hearts in the small blind, and if I still had a million, I would have called, I would have flopped a flush and he would have flopped a smaller flush, so that could have been like a massive pot, but I couldn't play it with my stack. So the dynamic does change, you have to just shift gears with your stack. And that is a wrap on the day. But I would probably say a bittersweet moment, as of course I bagged a stack, I bagged chips headed to day 5 of the main event. Just what an insane thing to be able to say. On the other hand, I bagged 295,000, so we're going to be coming back to blinds of 10k, 25k tomorrow, so obviously not a whole lot, but you know what, I managed to spin up 100k into like a million within the space of a level and a half today. So what's stopping me from spinning 295 to 2.95 million? But yeah, I had a lot of fun at my table. There was an extremely talkative Swede, the very good Brazilian player at my table. Asked him some questions, he really gave good insight. I think the most important thing for the rest of the night is to just go to bed. Yeah, rest is going to be of absolute critical importance tomorrow. We really have to focus, and yeah, I need to play like extremely theoretically optimal with my stack. Feel very comfortable still with it. Hopefully we get a great table draw, but the field is definitely becoming tougher and tougher as the fish get weeded out by the really good players. Yeah, just hoping that that tomorrow goes well, and I'm trying my best to just not really think of too many things. Thinking of the money is like not really very helpful. Pay jump is semi far away, so also not too concerned with that. Very cool experience today, getting to bag and play day 5 of the main event. This Vegas trip has been incredibly different to last year's. I feel like last year I did a lot more external to the casino activities. I played cash games in like 9 different casinos, and this year, seeing as I've actually done well in the tournaments here, I feel like I've just been playing the tournaments for a lot longer duration. So it's definitely a preferred way to spend my time here, rather than doing some sightseeing or activities, is to actually crush the game. So with that, I'm going to head off back to Planet Hollywood and get some much needed rest.